Hey everyone, it's Samir here again, and today we're going to discuss a very interesting topic, a new master plan community that will transform the east end of Toronto. And this is called the Idea District. But first, before we continue, please subscribe to my channel so you can be in the know when my new videos arrive. Google, or officially known as the Alphabet, is the parent company of Sidewalk Labs, the developer of this project. The IDEA District stands for Innovative Design and Economic Acceleration District. The development will consist of 67 hectares, Lower Sherbourne Street being on the west, Cherry Street on the east, Gardner on the north, and the Lake Ontario on the south. The plan is to develop first 5 hectares of land, and this part will be called the quayside, followed by another 5 areas, and in total altogether it will be 67 hectares. So 5 hectares in the beginning and 62 hectares later on. So quayside, it will be overall around 15 buildings. They will range anywhere from 10 to 30 floors, and it will be a mixed-use community. And what do I mean by mixed use? There will be residential, offices, restaurants, bars, co-working spaces. It will include free Wi-Fi everywhere, high-speed internet, clean energy, zero waste. So it's a city of the future. It's an idea that how the cities will look in the future. I would imagine this street to be similar to Distillery District in a way, with lots of restaurants. So after work you can go and enjoy a drink with your friends along the Parliament Plaza. I personally think this location will be a magnet for tech companies and startups. As it's developed by Google, I think that Google will move first its offices to this location, followed by other companies in the industry. And then you'll have a lot of people, like-minded people, who will live and work in a close proximity to each other. So this will promote innovations, designs, and some creative work that will come out from this area. I would imagine that a lot of tech events will take place in this area, and so it also will attract a lot of business incubators, tech startups, and other tech companies. Just think about the property values. They will be tremendous. When you have all these companies combined in one area and you have all this infrastructure built for them, it just increases the property values a lot. Even now, the projects which are nearby in the close proximity, all of them command a premium because they're very close to Google Smart City. And imagine living in the Google Smart City itself. The best thing is that Google is approaching the construction of this project from an angle that they want to create a miniature version of Toronto itself. And what is Toronto? Toronto is a mix of different people from different backgrounds, different cultures, and people with different income levels. They all live and thrive here. So that's the main idea. So because of that, 40% of the residential units will be offered at below market price. So they want to attract people from all walks of life. This can also benefit investors in a big way, because you're buying something at below market price, something that is facing the lake, and you know 100% that area is going to grow because you have all these companies that are investing into this location. So definitely it's a great investment. So even without this project, any project which is near lake, it already is in a high demand. If you look what other projects are nearby, so you have Lakeside Residence by Greenland, you have Aqualuna by Tridel, then you have Sugar Wharf by Menkes. If you go a little further, it will be One Young by Pinnacle. So all these projects are great projects. They're located nearby, and they are already selling. At least you can get like 1 bedroom unit for mid 700s if you're lucky. They can range anywhere to $1.2 million, 1.1 million, and even the parking lots alone there above 60,000 each. So just look at it from this perspective. So this project's already on the market and they're already selling at that premium. So when Google comes in, the property values are gonna skyrocket after that. The interesting thing is that there's no much space to build anything. So you have these few projects which I named, and then if you want anything by the lake, there's no other options. So you have to go all the way to Mimico area and the New Toronto area to buy anything by the lake. So the only alternative is this side. If you go further towards the Woodbine and Leslieville, you're not allowed to build anything that's a high rise. So you're limited in that aspect over there. So there's the only opportunity for you to own anything facing the lake would be this great project. The only concern about this project was at the launch stage when people were saying that this is a tech company which is developing this massive master plan community, and it's bringing all this smart Wi-Fi everywhere, and there'll be cameras with facial recognition, I suppose, and all other kinds of tech that might track your movement, where you're going, how are you using internet, and then that data can be sold or shared with other companies. So this is definitely a concern. But I believe that government is not stupid. It will work together with companies like Google and other ones to limit this collection of data. So if that shouldn't be a big concern, because this is a city of the future. I believe in future most cities are going to look like this. So there will probably be internet everywhere, which is free. There will be facial recognition cameras everywhere. So your movements will be tracked. Maybe even some other technology will come up. So that 100% can be sorted out with the government's involvement. Another really interesting fact is that this project will also involve the change of the Don Valley River. So right now there is an actually a natural problem where Don Valley River overflows. So they're going to change the flow of the river, and it will change the way river flows, and it will create few artificial islands on the way. So those artificial islands will be part of this new smart city, and it will transform the way that area looks at the moment. Also, I would like to talk about the amazing transport connectivity. So this whole area, the Queen's Quay. So right now there is a streetcar that runs on Queen's Quay, and it will be extended all the way to Cherry Street. So you'll have that. And then you have the Ontario Relief Line that is coming. It will be an alternative to Union Station. That will be coming in East Harbour. It's also a new development that will be on the opposite side of Gardner. I will talk about that one later. So you will have that one over there. Then you have Union Station, which is technically walking distance from this project. So all of that creates an amazing location, and you can easily get anywhere in the city. Plus, along the lakeshore, you have the Martin Goodman Trail, so you can take your bike there, or you can run, jog. Another interesting thing about the transport is that all the roads in this project will be actually underground. So all the servicing will take place underground. So above ground, all of that will be walking space for people. So it will be dedicated, there will be much more space for people to walk. There will be restaurants, coffee shops, all of that will be happening on the ground level. So this concludes our video for today. Please let me know what you think about this project. What are your concerns? Would you be interested in investing in this project? Please write them down below, and maybe you have some ideas of some other locations that you want me to review. I would like to know that as well. Please write them down below, and hope you have a great day. See you in the next video.